This is the UNTV Volleyball League Season 4. Win and win, win in sports and win for charity. It's match number 35 between the Lingkod Pag-IBIG Lady Smashers versus the Commission on Election Suffragettes. Let's now meet our officials for this match. First referee, Ryan Vincent Corpus, National Referee. Our second referee, Irish Santos, National Referee. Let us now meet the starters for both teams. First, for the Lingkod Pag-IBIG Lady Smashers. Let's start with our mailblocker, number 1, Janice de Mesa. Another mailblocker, number 3, Carrie Pronuevo. Opposite hitter, number 4, Mick de la Cruz. Setter, number 7, Dayan Maceda. Opposite hitter, number 11, Just Dairo. Outside hitter, number 12, Dean Maderazo. Starting libero at number 8, Jera Pasino. Head coach of Pag-IBIG, Tonel Arellano. Calling on the starters of the Commission on Election Suffragettes. Let's start with our outside hitter, number 4, Javen Sabas. Outside hitter, number 8, Dan Genrowley. Setter under team captain at number 9, Jane Yuma. Millblocker, number 11, Let Mabayan. Millblocker, number 12, Red Tobias. Opposite hitter, number 16, Gianna Carrion. Starting libero at number 2, Joanna Lopez. Head coach of COMELEC, Jerry Cortega.
And we are just about ready to give the players a chance to execute the first serve. Look at the starting lineup for both the Lady Smashers and the Suffragettes. Parang more or less standard issue. Lilet Mabayad will start. And Danica is there, and Rowley. And of course, the setter is Jane Yumang. Important match in the context of the chase for positions in the team standings. Just to remind our viewers, ilan ang papasok sa next round?
Well, they are avoiding the bottom 2 spots.
Yeah.
Want to be part of the top 8.
8.
And kaya sinasabi nga natin, crucial kanilang remaining games because there are teams, no? They find themselves at the bottom of the standing still. Tas medyo may konting tie din tayo na nakikita, no? In terms of win-loss.
Everybody, ilang teams tayo?
We have 10 teams.
So everybody plays 9 games.
Yep.
There are some teams that have already played 7, like
PhilHealth has 7. We have NHA also with 7. AFP and DFA and DENR.
So here we go with today's second and last game. First touch, a battle at the net. The attempted spike from the back row is short. COMELEC gets the first point. The drop. Gendrali makes it a set. And Mabaya gets it to bite. 2-0 COMELEC. Jane Yumang will be serving. Gendrali slaps it. Still alive. Tough angle to work with, and the first long rally comes to an end.
Lumang continues to serve for COMELEC.
Finally, a first point for the Lady Smashers. Good catch. The drop. And it is a point for the COMELEC. 4-1 count.
In front, they just find Gendrali, and she's able to deliver the points.
Good catch. Maceda is the setter. The block is transformed into a point. 4-point lead for the Suffragettes. Mabayad will serve. Maceda tracks it down. Left-handed shot that time by Dairo, and the point will belong to Pag-IBIG. Five to 2 tally here. Gendrali with a tough catch. And that will work that time for Tobias.
Good distribution and engagement so far for COMELEC. A lot of people had their chances to attack, even if napaka-aga pa here in set number 1.
Yes. COMELEC, they've been around. They've have good runs in our past tournaments. And I'm sure the one person they miss is Judith Abel, who played so well in 2 seasons back, and finally got her chance to get back into the pros, actually. We have a change in the lineup. Number 15, Bantiles Hansel comes in for the first time.
Early substitution here for Pag-IBIG. Oh, what a serve.
Yeah.
Loaded.
De La Cruz. Yumang. Ah! Tobias with their second point. And if Rina is ready, I see the light. Hang on, Rina. After the timeout ka na. Mag-timeout muna tayo. Pagbalik ng timeout, Rina will have a report.
Nauna ka doon tayo sa error. Walang nagsasalita. Diba? Salitaan nyo lang. Pasahan nyo, over. Yun lang naman yun ang nangyayari sa ano eh. In-practice naman natin. Tapos nag-cover tayo. Ha? Wala, kuha muna. Pagka wala, balik tayo dun sa, natin, sa training natin dito, moron dito. Di tayo naman nag-focus. Go, pasok na tayo.
There you go, the timeout of the Pag-IBIG Fund Smashers. But at this point, let's talk about the COMELEC Suffragettes. They have not seen action for the last 3 weeks. At ginamit nga nila ito para sila ay makapag-ensayo 3 times a week. No? At sabi nga nila sa akin, their last game against the NHA Home Masters came in sharp para sa kanilang kupunan, exposing their lack of rhythm and lack of communication in that play. And those are the things na ayaw nang makita sa kanila ng coaching staff coming into this ball game. Para sa kupunan ng COMELEC, kailangan umpisahan nila itong larong ito with a lot of intensity. Maayos na receive them ang ini-expect sa kanila and to play more as a team here because on their last game against the Home Masters, nagkanya-kanya sila dun sa laro nila. They acknowledge the fact that the Pag-IBIG Fund Smashers is also a strong rookie team here. But you know, on their part, sisimplihan lang nila yung laro nila. Nothing fancy, and all they have to do is 1 goal here. Magsama-sama sila to keep the ball alive. 7, Ann?
Thank you very much, Rina. Let's see if that 3-week hiatus, if we can call it that, will work wonders. And we have a net scrape committed by the COMELEC. That's the 3rd point of Pag-IBIG. Big lead by the Suffragettes. Babayad. Jammed at the net. Lilet keeps it in play. Javen Sabas stabs it over. Nicely done. That'll work for Christine Maderaso.
They really need that point dahil lumalaki yung kalamangan ng COMELEC.
That's 2 straight points, back-to-back conversions by Pag-IBIG. Stretched for that time by De La Cruz. Mabayad, Yumang sets at Tobias, who's jammed there. Tap, and 3 straight points now by Pag-IBIG.
Good run on the part of Pag-IBIG. I think this rotation is a rotation they would want to maximize.
They have Janice De Mesa, Maderaso, and look at this, another point off a service ace. That's 4-0.
COMELEC cannot risk losing focus this early.
Kanina, 9-2 na yan. Yumang. And that's outside. Another point for Pag-IBIG.
In that 5-point run, there were 2 errors from the part of COMELEC. The rest have been earned by Pag-IBIG, so it is a good sign.
Generally, this rotation does not favor COMELEC actually. In the meantime, Jaden Savas makes that bleeding stop temporarily. They now lead 10-7, but they've lost a 7-point lead. Oh, nobody home. Carrion and everybody else staring at the ball there.
And that's dangerous, you know. That's one thing you cannot lose. Your defense. And what hurts more is walang nag-attempt.
Walang tao. They got stuck on their feet there. Back row with some problems. Gendrali weaves it high into the air. Maceda with a set. It is outside. (11-8). Maceda. Nicely done that time by Christine Maderaso, who has her 2nd point.
She goes so much for the power, really challenging the block there.
And that's outside of the serve of De Mesa. Just when you're getting a rhythm going and some momentum building, the service mistake. Well, she was trying to go down the line there. 3-point lead by COMELEC. Nuevo is on the floor anew. Maceda will set. This shot that time by Bantiles. Gendrali is foiled. Recycles. Mabayad, Yumang Mabayad. Yes.
How Pronuevo really kept her eye on Danica. Those two attempts, both with a touch from the block.
And then Lilet Mabayad said, that's enough. 13-9, count.
Oh, what a serve.
Oh, yes, indeed. Javen Sabas gets her third point via the ace.
You know, we were in the perfect angle, no, to see how that ball floated and suddenly dropped.
Yes, it decided
Ganda.
to spin down. Like that. Kaso nakuha. Block. And it's outside. Lilet had a good effort. But it just flew out. 4-point lead, nonetheless, by the Suffragettes. Maderaso, who has 3 points, will be serving. Cut shot by Gendrali. On the floor, no, still alive. Ibiza rather. Sabas. Lilet Mabayad got it finally. She's been pining to hit that target. Finally knocks it down.
Dito, you really cannot be choosy, ano? If you're the attacker at tinaas yung bola, you just have to find a way to send it over.
Make the most out of the opportunity. Yumang reverses. Sabas shoots and misses.
Carrion sending that long.
Four-point lead by the Suffragettes here. Set number 1. Middle. Nuevo watching Mabayad. That is going to work that time for Hansel Martiles.
Great target going cross court.
12-15. Sabas. Gendrali stabs it over. Ibiza makes it a set. Stretch on the floor. Mabayad. Handled well by Maderaso. Back row at work. Tobias spinning around. Carrion makes it a toss. Maceda. We have a traffic jam in the middle. Congestion, but they swing out of it. Free ball, free ball.
Lovely effort by Pag-IBIG. I mean, ended with an error. Pero imagine yung effort nila talagang to keep the ball alive.
Yes.
That gave them the point.
And they've scored the last 3.
Of 2 attack errors from COMELEC and 1 of their own attacks.
And when in doubt, go to Lilet Mabayad. So you get the point quickly. 16-13 count. Here's Mabayad all set to serve. Pasino is the other libero. And that doesn't work. Noval will come in for the COMELEC side and will pull out Tobias. Red Tobias moves out after pocketing 2 points. 2-point lead for the COMELEC that has led by as much as 7. Uh-oh. Hirap, no? Bumibuelo ka tapos mawawalan ka ng point.
Minsan mas gusto mo pang mawalan ng point if talagang mahirap ikapin yung galing sa kalaban, ano? But nakakapanghinayang if it is coming from a service error.
Or a passing error, di ba? Or wala sa pwesto, lakas ng hataw ni Nubal.
Parang hindi bagong pasok.
Yeah, parang kanina pa siya nasa floor, biglang kinalabit. 4-point lead by the Suffragettes. Madraso with a faulty pass, but they keep it in play. Tap over. Kept alive. And the COMELEC keeps their heads above the water and lead now by 5. And Pag-IBIG, they've come so close, but they're still too far away. We have a timeout called by them.
Isipol yung dating ng bola. Ayan, isipol yung dating ng bola eh. Pepwestohan mo lang. Kapag ka-open, di ba, gitna. Kapag ka-quick, baseline tayo. Pumesto mo, kailangan mo munang pumesto eh. Saan kasi napupunta eh. Di ba? Diyan lang naman pumapatak yung bolo. Go, 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 go. Kaya nila.
To restore order in their ranks. They've fallen behind here now and down by 5. The serve will belong to Danica Gendraulis. Oh, service ace. 3 points by Danica. Six-point lead. Loaded serve again. De Mesa. Hit over by Bantiles. Madiraso is there. De Mesa. De La Cruz, rather. And it's out of reach. Pag-IBIG trying to stay within striking distance. Michelle De La Cruz will serve. She has 3 markers in the game so far. Make that 4 as that ace is on target. The lead is cut down to 4.
Better passing.
Hindi tumawid yung tira ni Sabas.
Doon sila nahihirapan ngayon. Ano? They can't seem to clear the ball across the net.
Yes. The set is okay. The timing siguro, no? 3 straight points now. It's been the trend of Pag-IBIG to come up with these clusters of points. But can they complete it? It's a check ball. I agree.
Nuval has been a good injection
Yes.
in the game here for COMELEC, really providing that energy.
And power, no? And
Yeah.
Abigail Noval coming off that bench here in this first set. Bantiles with the catch. Maceda sets. The whip against the block. Lots of elbows in play. Down the middle we go with Sabas. Chance as Yumang sets up Noval.
I love the variety we're seeing from Noval. Just as you mentioned, the power that comes with her attack. Ito naman ngayon, nag-off-speed naman. Landing right in the middle of the Pag-IBIG defense.
And Abigail Noval has scored 4 points We have a change in the lineup at the setter position, most likely. Maceda is now going to be replaced by Mikey De Jesus. Here's Jana Carrion. Her serve too long. 22-18 count. Close and tight. Yomang tries to tap it over. Yomang tries to set up Noval. Foiled, recycled. Noval will try again. Let's try something new. And they tried it with Sabas. Maderazo. The shove. That time by Sabas. First really long rally. Noval. Pusin natin yan, sabi niya.
Kanina pa siya sumusubok, ano? Palaging may check, palaging may block touch. Had to take that angle.
Audrey Nocon will replace Danica Gendrali in the COMELEC lineup. Abigail Noval, who has contributed quickly, 5 points. Her serve. Make that 6!
Even the serve packs so much power. Really forcing that reception error on the side of Pag-IBIG.
Oo, tumalon pa siya off the dig. Noval. They are at set point. Alice. The tap by De Mesa. Hoisted high by Bantiles. Blocked. Battle at the net. Babayad steps back. Sabas will make it happen. And we are done with set number 1. COMELEC hanging on and winning our opening set at 25-18. The second set coming your way shortly. And COMELEC wants to win this game so that they can stay in step with PNP that won earlier today against the DFA. On the other hand, Pag-IBIG is in a mix at the bottom with several teams at 1-5, 4 teams in fact. 1-5, 1-6, 1-6. Ang wala pang panalo po ay ang MMDA. So here we go, all set to start fireworks for set number 2. Tobias is back on the floor. Mabayad shoots right away. Hala. Ito mo yung reaction ni, ito mo yung reaction ni Yumang. Just, para sa inyo, Diyos ko. Ano to? Wala siya ma-assist.
No.
1-0.
Well, oras para bumawi.
Lampas. 1-all. Si Jane, natatawa pa rin siya to sa ginawa niya kanina. Hindi pa tapos si Jane doon, no? Jane, move on. Tapos. 1-all. Ay, nako, may gulong, may tulong. Why not? Jasmine Dairo, who started today, gets that to roll in and Pag-IBIG with an early lead at 2-1.
She got a lot of rest also, no, in the first set. Maganda rin siguro nakakita siya ng ibang perspective, no, habang nilalaro yung set number 1. She sat out.
Sabas, Yumang, Tobias, picked up downstairs. Maderaso's shot being handled well by COMELEC. Tobias heaving it over Dairo. Yumang, Chandrauli becomes the setter. And we have another long rally. And it proceeds to the back row, Mabayad. Chandrauli cuts it up. No end in sight for this one. Maderaso long on the cross.
I think that was called out. No check.
Everybody's still trying to look for that check.
Parang mistimed din kasi nung blockers eh. So it looked, at least on our view,
Yeah.
looked like it was really on its way out.
Referee Corpus reminding Team Captain Maceda, ikaw lang ang pwedeng kumausap sa akin. Alam naman itong volleyball, very orderly.
Yes. But also, I think instinct, no? Lalo ng
Yeah.
babae, na kapag, hindi, paglalaban mo ang
At saka yung,
puntos.
di ba, from your high school playing days, pagka feeling mo check ball, sisigaw ka talaga yung first.
Oh, yeah.
Check!
Definitely.
Nice set, reverse. Ang haba ng early rallies dito. Sa'yo na yung bola.
Thank you for that ball touch. Kahit sa pag-abot lang ng bola, no, nakahawak tayo ng bola.
Sabi sa'yo, paluin mo. 3-2, and now it's 4-2 as Tobias unable to handle the serve. They'll count it as the service says. Janice De Mesa already with 2 points.
Ang bilis nung receive, no, nahihirapan din si Yumang sa set.
Doon may walang tao sa bahay. Early lead by Pag-IBIG, 5-2. For Nuevo knocking that into the empty corner. Seda will continue to serve. Her serve, however, no height, slams into the net. Pag-IBIG with 3 service mistakes. COMELEC with 1 so far. Carrion. Maceda close to the net. From Nuevo. Loaded. Boy pa. Chance to attack. Chandrauli sends it to the open. Sabas. 2 quick points by COMELEC. Carry on serve. Maceda. Nagtatrabaho ang back row ng COMELEC. Dairo inabot for Nuevo. Yumang with a smile. And it's on the ground. And just like that, 3 quick points, erasing that 3-point lead of Pag-IBIG.
The problem with COMELEC, no, parang nagkakaroon ng slow start. But they are able to at least pick up and recover right away.
Yeah. And Jane Yumangas knows which persons to send it to. Here's Sabas, shoots away. Bantiles gets to it, runs with it, and drops it into the open space.
Really very important to just take that shot. Wasn't the best set. Not perfectly set up for her.
Christine Madurazo, who has 4 points. Lopez is the libero of the COMELEC. Blocked. Elbows at play. Jen Rowley takes a shot at it. The whip. And Jane Yumang unable to manage it.
Nuevo really is a force right there at the net.
COMELEC timeout.
Karate lang naman tayo pagdating sa depensa. Susundin lang ulit natin yung pattern. Okay? Nangyari sa atin, hindi sumusunod yung depensa, hindi nakapag-adjust yung depensa. Kasi kapag ito nag-block, ito forward, nandito, ganyan yung depensa natin. Di ba? Dapat adjust tayo, adjust. Same as kapag sa other side. Okay? Adjust tayo, para depensa pa rin tayo. Lahat ng pwesto, meron depensa. Okay? Di ba? Sana yung malakas tapos naman. Okay lang, isa-isa. Let's go.
Tara. Okay tayo. Sobra! Let's go sa gitna.
If you're just joining us, first set going the way of the COMELEC, but not the easiest of wins there. Again, COMELEC trying to take this game to stay in step with the PNP that won earlier today against the DFA. Lopez unable to handle it.
This is where you really reap the benefits of maximizing every touch you get on the court, pati yung kanilang serve.
Go, Rina.
Yes, ang kupunan ng Pag-IBIG Fund Smashers, they even had their practice yesterday. Ganun sila kaseryoso sa ligang ito. They're very optimistic that nothing is really impossible to break the COMELEC run here. Masaya si Coach Tons in the first place because they're coming here as a complete lineup. Yung mga taga Cebu nila na sina Bantiles and Pasino are present today. Even Maderazo and Maceda, who had previous injuries, are also here. Malaking bagay yon because, you know, the lineup and the rotation is stronger para sa kanilang kupunan. Kahapon dun sa kanilang ensayo, isa nga dun sa kanilang pinagandaan yung strong services ng COMELEC Suffragettes dahil yan ang strength ng kabilang kupunan. No? So kailangan talaga dito yung matitibay na service receive on the part of the Pag-IBIG Fund Smashers. In that last time out, going into the second set also, I also observed itong si Jasmine Dairo, nagpalit siya ng kanyang sapatos. From wearing white, ngayon naka-light blue shoes na siya. Sabi niya kasi sa akin, ito kasi yung swerteng sapatos para sa akin, para makatakbo ko ng maayos sa larong ito. Back to you guys.
Sinasabi ko nung nga, ba't hindi dahil sa masama ang fit or comfortable, halaswerte talaga ang dahilan. Sinasabi ko na nga ba? Or, kung sinabi ni Dairo na mas fashionable ako na naka-blue, I agree.
Accepted, oh.
Tanggap
Mas
ko
fair,
yan.
no? But you know, it's really good to note that those who were injured, out because of injury, are now back.
That's good.
And in really good shape because tama no, it really strengthens their rotation for Pag-IBIG.
COMELEC suddenly roaring back here. They're in the lead right now at 9-8. That will make it 10-8. COMELEC stringing some points together here. Tobias. And it's inside. That's a break. Misread by COMELEC. They thought it was going to bounce out. And it is now 10-9. It happens.
Well, it was very close to the line, but usually sabi nga nila when you're in doubt, it's best that you just pick up and get it.
Yeah, walang sisyan. In the meantime, Lopez has had their struggles, and it is now 10-all.
Cairo, good run right there at the service line.
Now they've got to help Lopez here. And look at Chandrali's now moving in.
They just need to get one good pass and break
Yeah.
this rotation, no, para sa Pag-IBIG.
Mabayad with a hammered throw. Maderaso, Tobias. Mabayad again. That punches through the block.
Alam mo, dito sa game na to, nakikita natin all the points, even on the part of COMELEC, it is hard-earned because the defense of
I agree.
Pag-IBIG is there, both at the net and on the floor.
Mabayad has pocketed 6 points. The leading scorer for COMELEC is Sabas with 7. Oh, that's a miss.
Straight into the net for Mabayad.
And we are tied at 11. The serve will belong to Carey and Pronuevo. Yumang flips it high. Mabad sees the open corner and gives them a 1-point lead.
A good way to make up for the earlier attack error.
Well, 11, COMELEC with the slight lead. Just above the net. Oh, Yumang. Out ba?
Oh, kasi tatanong niya, no? Because she got it a bit high. Had to tiptoe.
Parang feeling niya out eh. No? Well, that's hard to tell. Again, that axiom you said, when in doubt, go for it.
Oh, tsaka may spin kasi yung bola. So there's a chance it will really land inside.
Fred Tobias gets to it. Yumang sets it high. Chandrali. It's a battle at the net. Then carry on winning out there. A lot of jousts at the net here today in this match. 13-12 tally. Maceda. The dink. Yumang gets to it quickly. Sabas. And Sabas converts that into a point. Watch this. Yung background nalito kung ano gagawin.
Oh, well, na-miss direct din yung bola, no? And now, it's a bit of we see how disorganized, ano? The movement is dito sa Pag-IBIG nagkakaroon ng agawan ng bola.
Let Mabayad now with 8 points, joining Javen Samas with the same total. 15-12 count.
Oh, she scored off attack, 6 points, 1 block, 1 ace.
Oh, and the defense holding in the net, on the net there. And we're gonna have a timeout by Pag-IBIG.
Bakit kayo palit ng palo nyo? Diba sabi ko nga sa inyo, kahit 30 ang palo nyo sa zone 1, doon lang yung natin, yung call namin eh. Diba, china-challenge nyo yung blocker, naka-block nga kayo eh. Zone 1. So, pagsawain nyo silang dumipensa dun sa area na yun, hindi kayo nag-check dun. Nagbabago tayo ng game style, hindi tayo makapatay kasi hindi kayo sumusunod sa instruction eh. Pinipilit nyo sa crosscourt, hindi depensa sa crosscourt. Ito, gamitin nyo yan, nakita nyo naman eh, halos lahat ng groups natin doon. Wala, 4 lang doon. Isa-isa yung ulit natin ulit. Isa-isa lang.
Ano mo yung block? Let's go! Di ba,
There was a specific target, no, being asked from the attackers to go down the line. Sometimes din kasi, it is easier said than done, especially if they don't get the best set in front because you have very little space to work with para ma-land siya, no, down the line.
Parang Strait of Hormuz yung dadaan.
Oo manipis. Manipis yung dadaanan.
Ito in the meantime, Gendrauli missing that and she knew it. Finally, after a 4-point run, Pag-IBIG pockets 1 point and comes within 3. Maceda's service in play. Tobias, good shot, but handled well. Back row, nobody home.
Maceda, right call to send that over.
And here comes the fire stopper. Abigail Noval coming in for Tobias. Noval scored 6 points in the first set to bail COMELEC out of the fire there. Maceda. Maceda reaches for it. Ibiza is there. Noval. Yomang reverses to Gendrauli. Maceda. Bantiles. Dairo. Masikip.
Oh, lucky.
Halong swerte.
Oh,
Walang tao na sana yun. Na-miss yung tap na yun.
sumobra because andito na sila Dairo no sa bandang kanan ng net.
Yeah. 17-14, sharp serve in play. Nicely done. Dairo knocking that down. (15-17). We'll have a change in the lineup. Number 10 is Janeline Lunar will come in for Janice de Mesa. Deep serve. Good shot by Sabas. Carrion battling at the net. Sabas shoots away and slams it against the block.
Sabas, 9 points. Now, she is the top scorer para sa kupunan ng COMELEC, followed by Lilet Mabayad with 8.
Yumang Noval flying. Does Yumang return to her? No, she variates. Sabas! That's 3 straight markers now for COMELEC. When they get their run going, they can be quite lethal. 19-15 score here. Here's Gianna Carrion into the middle of service aid. That's a total of 6 aces by the COMELEC. Pag-IBIG not too far behind in that stat with 5. Casual serve there. Ronuevo. Yumang lifts it high. Noval tosses it over. Bantiles is there. Here's Ronuevo. Yumang tough first ball. Noval flying, flying, flying. Tough set. And yes, it was problematic.
Now the lead is ballooning. Lumalaki na no for COMELEC.
Number 16, this is Jamie Mason coming in for Pag-IBIG. First set went the way of COMELEC. The score then was 25-18. The current score is 21-15. Leading still is COMELEC.
Ooh.
Aray, aray, aray.
Sabi kailangan mag-ingat no dun sa serve but Luck is still on their side. Look at that.
Wala ka nang magagawa dun.
Oo, pumasok pa sa loob, no?
Lead is 7. Regalo. Hindi napalo. Galing ni Noval, oh. She's a superwoman.
I know. Nag-jump set pa eh.
Oh. Ang laking bagay niya coming off the bench. You could say na pwede siyang starter. But dito ka, off the bench.
I think, they all have roles to play. If you come off the bench, may pressure din yan, ha? Yung pagpasok mo that you have to deliver right away.
Like in this case, we now find ourselves at set point. COMELEC threatening to close the deal here. We're getting some big dividends from players coming off the bench. Abigail Noval with 7 points. Dug up by Henrali. Noval flying. That won't cross.
Good net defense from our ladies in white. Nuevo catching that.
Before that score, it was an 8-0 run. Big run by COMELEC. Tagal nga pa ako sa 15 ng Pag-IBIG.
But ito, mahirap na, no? This is a very challenging task now for Pag-IBIG.
And ito, tinapos na ni Sabas. So, first two sets going 25-18, 25-16. COMELEC hoping to win this game to be able to stay in step with BMP. The team standings, BMP earlier winning against DFA.
Now, it will be their last chance, partner, to try and snatch a set at least from COMELEC.
COMELEC has gotten exceptional dividends from their bench with Abigail Noval pocketing 7 points. And then the starters, the regulars, Javen Sabas and Mabayad have been productive as well.
Actually, what's interesting is that si Danica has been pretty quiet also for this match. But even so, we see how COMELEC is really able to still play very well. And it's good to see that there are options. They're not heavily relying on just one person.
Yeah, they're spreading it out.
I think over the years, that's what we are seeing with most of the teams now. They started with heavy pressure on some players. Talagang lahat ng sets, lahat ng puntos, kahit anong rotation front and back sila. But this time, I think this is one big advantage. Na bawat rotation, meron at meron papalo.
I agree. So, alam mo naman, ang COMELEC is one of our top 4 teams from last year. And they're trying to go deeper into the tournament, hopefully trying to make it into the finals. In the meantime, that's the first point. Here comes Pag-IBIG again, starting well.
For Pag-IBIG, you want to be able to really earn those points. And Pronuevo is always a good option offensively. Ibig sabihin lang yan, kailangan maganda yung kanilang passing para si Pronuevo ma-activate sa gitna.
Kailangan impeccable, kailangan flawless. Ibisa Pronuevo with a hook. And she scores again. Pronuevo now with 4 points. Tobias, Yumang, Andrauli, Maceda, Pronuevo, Maceda, Ibiza, Bantiles, Yumang, Mabayad, and we have another long rally, and that's out of reach. Lunar could not get to it in time. Lilette Mabayad will be serving. Pronuevo, shoved over that time by Lunar. Pronuevo lifts it high. Maceda sets it. Reach 4 by Sabas. Yumang reverse set. No chance to attack. Maceda, Pronuevo, covered by Mabayad. Again, Mabayad is there. Yumang, Jandrauli, got it! Tabla-tabla.
Oo, ang ganda nung down the line na delivery ni Danica.
Hindi tumawid at may problema yung toss ni Lilette Mabayad. Lamang ng isa ang Pag-IBIG. Early part of set number 3. If you're just joining us, first set going the way of the COMELEC, 25-18. Second set, 25-16. That taps the net, but we are in safe territory. Tobias heaving it over. Here comes Maceda with a reverse. Mabayad stretching for it. Jandrauli whips it. Inside we go. Sukat na sukat ni Danica.
Oh, and yung mahirap, ang dami niyang pinagdadalhan ng bola. We've seen her send it down the line. Ngayon naman, dulong-dulong corner. Talagang wala namang depensa doon.
Uy, nakalusot pa yun. Bantiles. Alanganin na, nagawan pa ng paraan.
Kaya sinasabi talaga, pagka binigyan ka ng set, alanganin man, gawa ng paraan. Look at that. I mean, she hit it with her left hand. Obviously, right-handed attacker siya.
Might as well sink or swim, ha? Tinira na niya with the left hand. Tobias. Ala. Cut shot. Hindi tumawid.
Minsan when they decide, syempre nakapag-approach na, nakita nila may butas. Last minute change, pero yung execution sumasabit, sumasablay.
Kasi nga, your mind played games with you, 5-3. Labas. Ito problema ng Pag-IBIG, They'll establish a lead, tapos they'll mess it up with some errors, Well, that's the whole point of the game. Trying to be consistent as we have Jana. Carry on. Maceda. Maderaso. That hook pass, that attempt does not work for number 9. That is Janice Pama on the floor for the first. Wait.
Oh, there was a check. A lucky one for Pag-IBIG.
So that will make the score 6-4. Late call, but probably the right call. Antiles. Yumang taps it over. Ibiza, Maceda, Pama. Tinulak na ni Sabas. Maceda, itinaas. Derecho from Maderaso. That's inside, clearly so. Sabas with a big game of 12.
Yan yung gustong ipa-target ng Pag-IBIG. Narinig natin sa huddle kanina, go down the line. And it's something that's also working for COMELEC.
Maderaso gets that to bite. Maderaso now with 6 points. 2-point lead by Pag-IBIG. Clarification on the rotation. No harm in asking. You can always ask. Pasok. And look at this, Pag-IBIG with a 3-point lead. Oh, a big lead if you think about it for Pag-IBIG. Rina, go.
Even if the Pag-IBIG Fun Smashers are down here by 2 sets already, the morale of the Pag-IBIG team is still up, no? Pagod sila pero nakikitaan mo pa rin sila ng kanilang mga ngiti. And for them, ang bawat laban nila means there's something na dapat matutunan sila individually and as a team also. You know, in that last time out, Coach Tons Arellano pointed out about their character in playing here na wag silang bibitaw, especially on the 15-point mark, no? Sayang kasi nalamang sila or didikit sila tapos biglang bibitawan nila ang laro nila. He also touched about timing with hitting the ball and making sure that there's more noise inside the court for the Pag-IBIG team. 7-An.
Maraming salamat, Rina. 7-8 as there was a net touch called against Pag-IBIG. And look at this. See? They led by 3 and then 3 points just disappear.
No lead is comfortable enough.
Oh. Nung araw, nung side-out volleyball, pwede pa. Not anymore. Nicely done by Pornuevo. Carey saw the open door, went inside, nobody home. 9-8. Sabas accepting. Short on that attempt by Sabas.
COMELEC, bit of a struggle here.
Yeah. They tied it up at 8 and have lost the last 2 points. Maderaso's serve. Yumang goes on 2. Blocked by Mabayad. Sabas with hands on it. Yumang. Gendrali shoots away. Ibisa. Ay, hindi tumawid. Ang tira ni Lunar. Hindi rin makalayo ang Pag-IBIG. Cheng Yumang all set to serve. Read by Gendrali. It becomes a set from Mabayad. And Gendrali knocks that down. We're tied at 10. Danica Yolanda Gendrali now has 7 points.
Parang roll call sa klase yun.
Danica Rolanda Gendrali. Present.
Ayun nga ang sabi niya, present. Medyo tahimik nung previous sets. She's saying it wasn't over but no whistle.
So we play on. Mabayad. Tinaas ni Pornuevo. Tinaas ulit. Sabas. Battle by Gendrali now knocking in points. 3 straight from COMELEC. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Sino ito? Si
Someone's
Pornuevo?
down.
Si Pornuevo.
We didn't see what happened there, but she is holding on to her left ankle, I believe.
Nandito siya sa babae. Tataas. Baka sa kabilang angulo natin makikita yan.
Because she was at the net. Hopefully, it is nothing serious.
Baka dito. Pero tataas kasi ang camera.
Oo eh.
Pag
There you go. I think nagkaroon ng collision, stepped on someone's foot.
mukhang spray na, no? Ng konti. Pinapagpag niya eh.
Alam mo, ganyan dati, sinasabi ng mga coaches, pag medyo na ano yung ankle mo, ipadjak mo.
Padjak mo.
Alala ko, ipadjak mo.
Ikaw, you're too young probably to remember. Ikot mo sa bote ng Royal True Orange.
Parang hindi na namin.
Oo nga. Hindi, Royal True Orange kasi sa lahat ng bote, yun yung may...
Bakit Royal True Orange?
Kasi may grids eh. May
okay,
ridges
okay.
eh.
So parang meron siyang, hindi siya smooth and flat surface.
Hindi siya as smooth as Cosmos or other, but Royal True
Pati yung Cosmos, luma.
Hindi, usapan
Bakit na day?
Usapan luma, sorry.
Napaisip tuloy ako na nga yung Cosmos.
Sarsi.
Yun, alam ko.
Uy, tumawid doon, nagawa ng paraan. Maceda Tobias anticipating. Cut shot that time by Carrion. Battle at the net from Nuevo seems to be all right.
Oh!
And Lunar said, thank you, Lucky Stars.
They need that point. And again, for Pag-IBIG, kung gusto mong makakuha ng isang set, talagang nakita natin, 3 points, 4 points, hindi siya safe na lead.
Yeah.
They need momentum on their side. They need a much bigger lead than what they've gotten earlier.
Tabla sa 11, Tobias, Yumang, Jandrali, mo porsyento na si Jane.
Oo. And itong si Danica din, talagang nakikita natin, not going for a lot of those powerful attacks, which she is known for. Talaga naghahanap ng butas.
Sabi niya, yan din ang point eh.
Oo nga, wala namang 1 point, 2 points, 3 points.
For power. Short by Banfiles. And that'll make it a 2-point lead by the Suffragettes. It's good. It's inside. 13-12, and look at this. Nobal is back.
She's been instrumental in the earlier sets, of course.
Para siyang rechargeable battery, ano?
Oo eh.
Pagka wala ng baterya yung umpisa, papasok siya. Ito na, newly charged. Solar o kaya electronic car. BYD. Kaso,
Uy.
sobra charge.
Alanganin, tsaka medyo mahirap din, yung binigay sa kanya.
Nakahiga na halos. 13 all. And here comes Renuevo. I hope she's okay, that the injury is temporary and she's able to recover from it later on as well. As Yumang sets up Gendrauli. Tinaas. Lakas talaga pumalo.
Oo.
Iba talaga yun ba?
She is not one of the tallest.
No, she's
They're
not.
on their side. Pero, it is the jump. It is the wind-up. Makikita mo yung approach eh.
Tingnan mo yung calf muscles.
Diba?
Diba?
Yan ang
Oo.
nakakatalon talaga.
Malasisi Rondina, di ba? Yung
Sa kami hang time, no?
ayaw. Lamang ng isang COMELEC. Bantiles. Labas. Two-point lead by the Suffragettes, trying to seal it all up here today. With a win here in the third set, they took the first two. Pasino receiving. It's shoved over.
Oh.
It's the errors that are the undoing of Pag-IBIG here. It's 16-13. Pag-IBIG wants to huddle up here.
Reset lang, reset. Balik tayo sa depensa, nakakadepensa tayo. Yung depensa natin, turn natin sa atake. Simple lang sila, ito, dito lang ulit. Kaya naman eh. Diba? Pasahan nyo muna, pasa, cover, service receive. Basic lang tayo, basic. Yun lang muna, yun lang muna. Go, 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 go.
Go, let's go.
Ayan, ayan.
Alam mo, yung mga coaches natin, ano, kahit regardless of level, yung level of optimism, mataas pa rin, ano. Ano na
Kailangan.
yun, no? May major change eh. Kasi nung araw, yung coaching, ba't ka ganyan nga? Siguro dahil yung television pumapasok na sa mga huddle, nagche-change yung mga generation.
Na dapat proper yung ano
Di ba?
proper language.
Motivation, di ba?
Pero meron pa rin mga coaches.
meron pa rin.
Kita mo yung, makikita mo yung litid sa, litid sa leeg. Ayan. Meron pa.
Oh, and look at this. Mihiwalay na itong COMELEC for straight points.
Quick action and response is needed for
Oo.
Pag-IBIG.
Danica. Kargado yung serve. Noval. Dampas. Hindi. Nakuha. Sabas playing a great all-around game. She now, I think, will have 13 points. Dairo is going to come back. Checking that. Sabas now with 14 points.
Well, they need Dairo to deliver. Hindi pwedeng lumayo ng lumayo pa, no? Itong kupunan ng COMELEC.
Pinakasan.
I love that adjustment. I mean, she went on for the approach, but she saw na walang tao dun sa gitna.
Hulugan ko nga. Napako na sa 30 nitong Pag-IBIG. 6-0 scoring run. Dairo. Tinulak. Tinaas ni Maceda. Yumang.
Oh, and
Even that is scored upon. Miss-hit na yun, ha?
miss-hit. Pero I think yung butas kasi ng Pag-IBIG hindi nagbabago talagang yung gitna.
And they've been stuck at 13 points for quite a spell now.
Kailangan natin para mag-finish tayo. Lahat ginawa na natin, nag-practice tayo. Diba? Sinong patulong sa amin dito kayo yung naglalaro? Kayo yung gumagalaw sa court eh. Kami, nabibigyan kami ng instruction. Sino mag-aaral sa atin? Sino kikilos? Kayo kikilos eh, kayo yung naglalaro eh. Lahat na motivation, training, binigyan natin sa inyo yan eh. Tulungan niyo sarili ko.
Tsagal natin.
20-13. Ang laki na nga habulin ito.
Oo, tsaka ibig sabihin nito, no, hindi na talaga rin sila, wala nang luxury, or wala nang room, wala nang wiggle room tong Pag-IBIG, no, for errors. Even things like that, you see how COMELEC is targeting the end line.
Boy, ilan na yan? 8 straight points. So.
And Danica, just long serve.
And she stepped back eh. Malayo. And Manlapit comes in, pulls out Carrion.
Alam mo itong si Noval, no? 9 points already in this match. Has only committed 1 error so far.
Yeah. And look at this. Gendrali with another ace.
Rowley, 11 points, 6 attacks, 1 block, 4 aces.
Kinakargahan na talaga niya.
Oo. Pero lumabas this time.
22-14. Manlapit. Generali hooks it over. Maceda. Nicely done. Maderazo. Late surge by Pag-IBIG in terms of production.
And hopefully that gets some energy and momentum on the side of Pag-IBIG. Medyo mahirap pa at this point.
De La Cruz serving. Manlapit. Maceda. And that will now be 3 straight points by Pag-IBIG. Mamatay-matay mga coaches pag kaya nangyayari. No? Laki na lang. Bigla tayo.
Nahahabol.
22-16. 22-17.
And you know,
Biglang relax eh.
tsaka what hurts more is that it is coming off errors, no? Hindi man lang na
Hindi atake eh. Human nature ba ito? Kakuha ng break. 23-70. Ta-time out na sana ang COMELEC eh.
well, they need the last 2 points to close out this set. Meanwhile, itong koponan ng Pag-IBIG needs to get 5 points to first tie it with COMELEC. Well, nagawa nila yung 4-point run earlier.
Manlapit serve. Pumasok si Nocon. And another point. Daira with point number 18. Alam mo kung if you think the other side will just commit an error if you're leading, that's not going to happen. You have to create the offense actually.
You gotta rely on the things you can control.
And Maderazo makes it 23-19. Now that timeout.
Di dapat naman relax. May dalawa pa tayo. Simulan lang muna natin sa magandang receive. May tayo. Basta ka, Javen. Dulo-dulo na. Sige, dulo-dulo na lang kayo. Ha? Para two spikers lang din naman. Ay, dalawa lang din naman blocker nila. Ha? Receive lang tayo.
Sopra! Yes!
Dulo-dulo.
Well, COMELEC will be on the receiving end.
Yeah.
Nagkakaproblema sila kanina, no, with their first ball. Let's see if they can get it better this time.
You're saying?
Nako, ganun pa rin.
Concentration yan eh. 23-20.
Sometimes din kasi, no, pag malapit na kayo dun sa ending, yung patapos na, it's really tough.
To close it eh.
Oh, it's hard to close it. Even Sabas has been having problems right there on the attack.
4 straight points now by Pag-IBIG. A very late comeback, but not unwelcome if you think about them. What a serve. Yumang. Regalo. They don't capitalize. Sabas. Ibiza is recoiled. A chance. Noval tried to make do.
Oh!
Hey, hey, hey. That's 5 straight points. Time for Rowley to come back in. So Tobias. She will replace Naval. Look at this. Just 23-17 earlier. even 22-14. And suddenly that lead is gone.
Well, again, they will be on the receiving end. Sabi natin may chance to create an offense. Pero the story of this third set, hirap na hirap sila, no? Coming from that Dairo serve.
The same. And we are tied at 23. 6 straight points.
What a run by the ladies in white. I mean, you know, if you look at the body language, it's as if itong Pag-IBIG yung ano, no, may lamang pag tinitignan mo sila dito sa third set.
Manlapit. That's inside, and we are now at match point finally. Big shot by Javen Sabas, who has the most points for COMELEC. Took a while for them to get to 24.
Oh, actually in this set, ano, Sabas has 16 but has also given up 6 points throughout the match. A few of those here in the third set, parang nahirapan sila, no?
And look at this. Maderaso punches that through. We are tied at 24.
What a fight from Pag-IBIG. Ito yung hindi na panghihinaan ng loob, ano? Nakikita mo yung kumakapit. Oh!
Ayaw namin maging magaling. Swerte. Swerte is good enough.
Hits the tape of the net and rolls over to the other side. Now they just need 1 point to close out the set, eventually win the match.
Match point number 2. And
Not
it is
yet.
outside.
Wow. Talk about fighting till the end.
Maderaso. Baba. Yumang. Gendrauli. Dairo. And Taco Bray reversal.
The defense and the passing of COMELEC needs some work.
Sagad natin dito yung receive. Sagad natin dito. Danica, dito ka na. Dito ka na natin, Len. Una palo natin, receive lang tayo. Palo ka 5, Danica. Palo ka sa 3 natin, Len. Kung kaya mong dalhin doon, kung kaya mong dalhin ang set doon, sa dos tayo. Ha? Okay? Pero sagad tayo dito. Sagad tayo receive dito, ha? Let's go.
Okay. Look at this. It's set point for Pag-IBIG. That's long.
Di pa tapos ang laban.
Ano yung kanina? 29-27. Ano? Meron tayo kanina.
Oo. Tingnan natin kung masu-surpass.
Merong araw na ganun eh, no?
I think for this one, no, if you're COMELEC, you would want to close it in straight sets. Meanwhile, for COMELEC, mahaba-haba pang lalakbayan.
Another match point for COMELEC. They had it at 24-23 and 26-25.
Mukhang tatapatan nito yung ano. Ito na nga, tatapatan na nga. Yun yung ano today. There has to be a set na extended.
Substitution for COMELEC number 16,
Anyway, we're at 27 all. Yumang. Babayad. Maceda. Sabas. Yumang. Hendrauli. Far end. Look at both sides battle. Still alive. Still alive. They don't force it. Naku, chance. Oh, still alive.
Oh! Carrion. Attempting to get that. Medyo mataas na, no? The ball seemed like it was on its way out. Parang palabas eh.
Pag-IBIG at set point. Pagka nakuha ito ng Pag-IBIG, ang saya nila dito. And that's a downer for COMELEC, no doubt.
Well fought.
Wow. COMELEC has nobody else to blame but themselves, really.
It was a bit messy. We can say that, no? Here in that last set, they just couldn't close it. And, you know, they were committing the errors at the latter part of the third set.
They took chances and it backfired. They had that big run by, they could not stop the run by Pag-IBIG. It was bleeding and they could not put a band-aid on it. They allowed it to just happen and they tried their best to close out the set, but you know, that's all in the past now. Can't do anything about that. Just have to look at what is in front of you. Now, from a motivational standpoint, if you're Pag-IBIG, your motivation is at a high right now. You managed to come back from almost a deep, deep hole, actually.
And here I think they really worked hard for each and every point.
Yes.
Yung depensa was on point in that third set.
Yan. The absence of Lilet Mabayad also was telling They did not have a middle attack during that entire stretch.
Pero hirap na hirap din kasi sila sa passing. So Yumang was chasing throughout and you know they lost their chance to execute a better play.
Galit. Tuto natin.
Ngayon, no? So much power being put into the attacks.
At saka hindi umiikot yung rotation din ng COMELEC kanina no?
Oo, hirap na hirap sila
Kasi
no?
walang makuha ang punto. 7-8 points, puro serve ng Pag-IBIG. Short. 2-1. 2-1 count. COMELEC with a slight lead. Yumang Gendrali. Tobias Maceda. Mabayad. Tobias. Long exchange. Maderaso. Yumang Gendrali is heading out. Naggalit yung Ali.
Kanina nananahimik siya ngayon.
But she's mad, huh? You can sense galit siya eh.
A lot of emotions and frustrations
Yeah,
probably
I can
coming from
imagine.
that previous set loss. Because they had it already, they just really couldn't close it.
Well done. Dairo catching fire here. She has 9 points. Renuevo, who got a bit injured in that third set.
Set was too much for Sabas.
We're tied at 3. What a comeback by Pag-IBIG. 3-all. Service error. Pag-IBIG with 8 mistakes on the serve. COMELEC with only 3. Carrion. Hello. What happened there? Yes. Will we serve again? Yeah, I think they were allowed to serve. Yeah. So it's 5-3. Mabayad losing her balance. Nawala yung concentration ng Pag-IBIG.
Oh, parang they got rattled in that
That last call, ano?
series. Oo.
6-3.
Di rin kasi sila ready, They probably didn't hear. Well, they gotta pick up things quickly. Carrion also. The consistency.
I think she was targeting this line on the left, but didn't get it to bite. 6-4. And we'll have Bantiles serving. Babayad receiving well. Sabas shooting. Maderaso. Yumang. Bantiles. Sabas. Ibiza thrown away. Maderaso. Long rally. This will usually end in an error.
Question is, which side?
I don't know.
But it is a long exchange.
The longest. Parang training. But no. Dairo said, let's score a point on it.
Kita mo, game face na lahat ng tao on the floor. I mean, this is a point where fatigue will also come into play. They're playing...
May stress pa.
May stress, may pressure, no? Magkaibang pressure, of course, for COMELEC to close it, for Pag-IBIG to extend to 5.
Oh, break for COMELEC as Tobias punched it over. And that'll make it 7-5. Pag-IBIG trying, the team trying to talk with each other, trying to urge each other to hold on. We've gone this far. Bantiles is there. That punches through. Jasmine Dairo now with 12. Lalim mag-serve ni Dairo.
Oh, tsaka loaded.
Tabla na tayo.
Sabas. She is the highest scorer, but right now the errors are also piling up.
Mabayad. Buhay pa, oh.
Oh, it seemed like it hit the tape of the net, but there was a touch.
But the point will belong to the COMELEC. 8-7. Sige, Rina, go.
Yes, let's talk about these two teams. Never say die para sa kupunan ng Pag-IBIG Fund Smashers who just had to believe on themselves to be able to stretch out that third set. For them, it signals their capacity to challenge the COMELEC Suffragettes. It's all in the mind, sabi nga ni Coach Tons. Pag matibay ang utak, matatagalan nila ang larong ito. Meanwhile, for COMELEC, it signals to strengthen more on their defense. No? Starting out this fourth set with a big reset para sa kanilang kupunan. Katulad ng sabi sa kanila ni Coach Ortega, kalimutan na ang last set. Ang kailangan lang dito, tiyaga sa laro, tulong-tulong sa depensa at tamang pwestuhan sa court. You know, the COMELEC ladies are hoping to be able to close out this match by taking good care of this set. Back to you guys.
Reasons for wanting this game. If you're Pag-IBIG, you want to stretch it to the deciding fifth. And they're in that boat, trying to do exactly that. It's the best time for them to get back at COMELEC. Their spirits are broken right now because of what happened in that third set.
You see also the presence of mind on the side of Pag-IBIG, like that shot from Pronuevo. Doesn't have to be complicated really at this point.
Gamble by Maderazo does not work. It's 10-9. Uh-oh. Yumang. Overpass. Recycled. Reset. Hindi maibaon. That's outside. COMELEC by 2 now. Reach for by Sabas. Tobias does not force it. It's on the ground. Tumalaban yung Pag-IBIG, eh?
Oh, I think nabuhayan din sila, no, because of that third set win. You wanna use it to your advantage.
Here's Maceda, the setter. Baba. Recoiled. Carry on. Thwarting that. COMELEC by 2. Well-timed block there. Nicely done. Hey, Dairo catching fire here.
She is attacking with so much power. Ang bigat ng bola eh. You see
bigat,
how the defenders are really challenged.
May mga hataw kasi kahit na nasa pwesto ka na, pag malakas talaga,
Oo.
hindi mo magagawa ng paraan.
At saka rinig natin yung tunog ng contact ng kanyang kamay sa bola.
Parang sinubal.
Again, itong si Novala, coming off the bench, was pulled out earlier. But I think the thing you appreciate with her is how she continues to deliver off the bench.
13, serving 11.
COMELEC by 2. You know. Hige, parang boxing. Palitan ng lakas. That's long.
Pero kanina narinig natin nung naglalakad sila, Dairo was saying, lakasan niyo yung palo because you want that commanding point.
3-point lead by COMELEC.
Ito lang, guys.
Big, ready. Balik ka doon, ha? Stick pa rin tayo sa plan natin. Nakita mo, pagka si Ken Rowley yung depensa dito, hey, walang babagsak dyan. Dito sa ganyan. Pero pag yung setter yun nandito, yan, natin yan. Kung yun ay challenge yun dito. Kahit nyo, sino yung nasa harapan? Sino nasa harapan? Ken Rowley?
Go!
Yung setter.
Underline tayo.
Pasok yung setter, hindi, backline.
Sa likod.
At takihin nyo na yun.
Underline tayo.
Let's
go! Pag-ibig!
COMELEC earlier with the 2-set to love edge, losing the 3rd set. Boy, and at the finish line, De La Cruz will return and pull out Bantiles in the Pag-IBIG lineup. You know, Pag-IBIG may not be able to reach the next round, but if they take a win here today, that's like winning the tournament actually. And if you're COMELEC, you might not be able to forget a loss here. So that's why they're fighting hard to win this so that they can forget about that 3rd set. But it happens, no?
Yeah, it happens. But again, what matters is how you respond, how you adjust.
Free ball.
And,
Wow, you know it was coming up as a free ball. COMELEC defense was stuck.
Etong si Maderazo has cleaned up her game here in the 4th set. Kita natin, the effort is really there.
May pagod na rin yung COMELEC.
Oh, may pagod na rin. Yun yung sinasabi natin, pag na-extend yung games, and they played an extended set, so may pagod na rin talaga dyan. Especially for those who haven't been subbed out.
Smart move.
Noval, 11 points. Just 1 error for this game.
Sabi ni Nobal, sakay kayo sa likod ko. Uuwi ko kayo. Akin na yung bag niyo. Playable. Well done. Pansin nyo. Problematic. Yung in play. Wow. Mabayad. She was missed during that 3rd set, really.
And now making her presence really felt. Look at that.
Yung kanyang tall presence in the middle was missed in that stretch in the 3rd.
Ooh!
Hot serve.
Alam mo mukhang palabas yung serve na yon, but lucky that someone took that one. Look at that, De La Cruz. Oh, wow! 13 points.
Pwede po ako maging best player, sabi ni Nubal.
Pwede.
Hindi ako starter, pero pwede ba akong best player?
Alam mo, sabi nga natin, 13 points already. Mag-o-offset ka ng error, isa lang error niya.
Wow.
12 points. Amazing. for the minutes that she has played.
Well, she missed that one. She went to the well a little too often there because it worked in 2 previous tries. 6-point lead. Now, here you are, COMELEC. Can you now close it out if you didn't do it previously?
They're having trouble with their first touch.
But Yumang has been steady. Diba? Ang presence ni Jane, just steadying the ship. Okay, we lost that, but let's set it properly here.
But you know how much it could be better if of course, they deliver it directly to Yumang.
Yeah. And now Jendrauli's back. Now you have a loaded front line.
Pag-IBIG, 6 points to catch up with COMELEC. COMELEC, 6 points to close out this match.
One less to worry about. Biglang kumulaps yung Pag-IBIG.
Oh, and you know, earlier, they were doing very well on the receiving end.
May pagod din on Pag-IBIG's part. Malaki yung hinabol nila kanina.
Kanina nahabol naman natin eh. Hindi naman imposible. Hanggat hindi pa 25 yan, hindi pa tapos. Basic lang. Pasahan muna natin, tsaka sa sistema. Pasa. O yung isu, agad malayo pa yan, 25. Walang nananalo ng hindi naging 25.
Basic muna kayo.
Basic na tayo, basic. Pwesto. Go, hindi mo nasukuan. Up nyo lang, up. Kung hindi kaya, itry nyo kunin. Itry nyo muna idikit. Kung naidikit nyo yan, isahan ulit, isahan. Tiyaga lang, tiyaga.
Bandun pa. Pag-IBIG!
First set going the way of COMELEC, 25-18. Second set, 25-16. Third set, a reversal. Big lead by COMELEC, but they lost it 29-27. And then, here we are, 2013. Sabi nga ng coach ng kupunan ng Pag-IBIG, malayo pa yan. But if you're COMELEC, you want it to be closer to the finish line because you want to get out of here.
Oo, for Pag-IBIG, mahirap pero hindi imposible. I think for COMELEC though, they do need to wake up.
They want to get out of here. They want to forget this game if they think take a win.
And I think no, for COMELEC, of course, quality of game is important.
Yeah.
Because you will have succeeding games to play and you want to be able to have muscle memory of doing the right things, right?
Pama is drawn out. Mason is back in. That'll count. And I think Danica Chandrali has IDS plans.
Oo.
Kayo,
Sabi niya, guys naman.
lakad ako eh.
Oo, but very intentional. She is going long. Straight to the end line.
In play, Maderaso. Chance. Babaya dancing in the air. Dairo. Yumang Jendrau.
Oh!
May lakad si Danica.
Ito yung magandang makikita din natin sa rotation na meron sila ngayon. You gotta deliver.
And now, if you're COMELEC, if you learned anything from the third set, end it now. Because that was a harrowing experience that they went through. They could have closed it.
Yeah, it was at 23-17.
Something even, di ba, 22-something pa nung una.
22-14.
Di ba?
Oo, di ba?
8 points pa.
13 rather, 22-13.
9 points pa.
Oh.
May lakad si Jendrau. 23-16. Siya lang gumagawa eh. No? At sabi ni Jane, kasama ako mamaya. Di ibigay ko na po, porsentuhin ko na ito. 23-15. Buntik ng lihis yun. Tobias. Ibiza giving it everything. Hindi baba ng set ni James.
Hindi sumakto para kay Carion.
Yeah, she had the right idea, but the set was too low.
But this is tough. I think, it's good to take risks. But at this point, and based on their experience in the previous sets, kailangan mo pumorsyento no? You wanna be able to get this lead, ipako yung Pag-IBIG, because it has been tough.
You were saying?
Sabi ni Danica, eto po.
4 points ago, sabi sa inyo may lakad ako. Ayaw nyo maniwala eh. And it is match point again. Perhaps a little safer now compared to that third set. But that is long.
Mailap ang finish. Match point. You see the frustration also.
Sabi ng Pag-IBIG, match point kayo ulit, habulin namin kayo ulit. But ito yung case naman ng Pag-IBIG. Perfect volleyball na.
Oh, yeah.
Hindi gaya kanina yung 22, 23. Hindi pa 24 yun eh.
They need really good floor defense and net defense.
Kept in play. No. Carry on.
I think porsyento yung
Dapat tinusok eh.
kailangan niya. But Carion has had challenges. I mean, she scored 8 points. Also committed 8 errors.
I think she should have make it a little sharp. She would play long actually.
And ito yung sinasabi natin. It is the pattern.
Here we go again.
The weakness that we see on the part of COMELEC. It is closing a set, closing the match.
Can't do this against the other teams, Out. And are we done? Are we done? And we are done, says referee Ryan Corpus. Boy, COMELEC will thank their lucky stars that this ended now.
A lot of lessons learned from this game because you'd want to really control and be able to create those points. Ang hirap umasa din sa error ng kalaban, but they still take home the win. It wasn't an easy game.
And who is our best player?
Well, ito sabi natin, ang spark plug ng ating laro today, Abby Noval.
Abby and Rina. Rina, close the store, please. May lakad kami ni Ann. Bye.
Thank you so much, Sir Sev and Andre Mulia, of course, for joining us this afternoon. Congratulations to our best player for this afternoon from the COMELEC Suffragettes, Abby Noval. Well, so far you have good stats at the end of this match, no? But what's outstanding is you've limited your errors to 2 errors only. Ano ba yung naging inspirasyon mo para malimitahan mo yung errors mo going into this game?
Siguro, as a player, para maiwasan natin ang errors, siguro kumpiyansa sa sarili and tiwala talaga sa sarili yung magpapanalo sa team.
And of course, you have not yet faced ang kupunan ng PNP at saka PhilHealth, no? Dalawa sa mga bigating kupunan na makakaharap nyo pa in the prelims, no? So, paano nyo paghahandaan itong mga kupunan na ito? Of course, they're on top of the team standings as well for the PNP and the PhilHealth team.
Actually, lahat naman ng mga kupunan is naghahanda. Siguro yung sa amin is physically, mentally, kailangan namin ihanda. Lalo na yung mindset namin kada game. Kasi for sure ako, kung maayos yung mindset ng bawat isa sa amin is yung communication sa isa't isa is mabubuo talaga.
And of course, those you want to greet, no? Go ahead with your greetings, yung mga gusto mong pasalamatan, yung mga naging inspirasyon mo para sa larong ito.
Unang-una po, binabati ko po ang chairman ng COMELEC, the directors and commissioner, and pinapasalamatan ko po ang aming director ng Coast Guard Special Service Center, Philippine Coast Guard po. And baka naniniwala sa COMELEC, Suffragettes, yung family ko sa Laguna.
Kaway sa'yo. Go ahead.
Hi, Angela!
Ayun lang po.
Thank you so much. Ito ang iyong best player prize coming from us here at the UNTV Sports. Thank you for joining us. And of course, congratulations once again to the COMELEC Suffragettes. And of course, our UNTV Volleyball League action continues every Wednesday po yan. Samantalang, it will be basketball action this coming Sunday here at the Paco Arena. For game schedules, you may catch us on the social media pages of UNTV Sports sa ating Facebook page at pati na rin po sa ating mga YouTube channel. Pwede niyo pong balikan dyan yung ating mga games po dyan. So I shall see you again this coming Sunday right here at the Paco Arena. But this Sunday, it's gonna be the UNTV Cup basketball action. Maraming salamat po for supporting us here at the UNTV Sports, where it's always a hashtag win and win, win in sports, and win for charity.